coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great. Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything, coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect video. I'm in my hab. I got everything for the stream set up, but I'm gonna experiment with something before we get started, or while we get started. As you know, if you've watched any of my other previous streams, you know I can't multitask. I have a one-track mind. So let's just start off by saying thank you for coming out and checking out the stream. I plan to spend a couple hours playing Star Citizen and just talking with you guys. I was watching, okay, really? I was watching somebody else's live stream today, and it got me to thinking. I don't normally like to take that off. Okay. I'm putting a mount on to mount a webcam to my monitor. There we go. Because I have a Brio, which is a 4K camera mount. 4K camera. Great for low light, and I'm going to clean it. I normally use it when I'm filming close-ups of my miniatures. And so I have it on a tripod, or had it on a tripod. And then whenever I go to my table where I wanted to show off gameplay or making stuff that might be a little larger than my table, I take my tripod over there. I want to make sure the lens is clean. Which is just something that should have been done like all the time. And then while I've got this out, I'll just make sure my glasses are clean. And while I've got this out, I'll make sure my monitor is clean. Which becomes, the monitor becoming clean becomes imperative when I play flight sims that don't have markers, like IL-2. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a screen tear at the very bottom of my screen. I might not have it set for the right resolution. Plus, yeah, because like when you're looking off, like when you're in a P-51, okay, I'm noticing my frames are super low. Okay, it says YouTube is not receiving enough video, and I'm looking at OBS, and it's showing that it's got a ton of dropped frames. So I'm going to see if I can change some settings midstream. Video looks good. How about output? I don't want to change any of that. How about stream? Okay. I've got it set to the primary YouTube ingest. I switched it to the second. Okay, there's now 4. One was they've got the new primary and secondary, but there's also legacy. I'm going to try to change it without ending the stream, and we'll see if I can come back. Okay, it says you got an excellent connection, showing that 0 dropped frames. What do you guys think? Is it looking good? Why do I have this open? Okay. Now there is a 5-second, 10-second delay. I'm moving my head around on my bed. And it just switched. Dropped frames. Okay, we're going to try, instead of the legacy, we're going to try secondary, primary, secondary, new secondary. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm back. Um, I have a feeling. Oh wait, it says my. Okay, it's connected. Good, but then it drops. Wow, I'm getting dropped frames. I normally don't get dropped frames. Whoops. So I'm gonna. Okay, jump back. It's going up and down, up and down. So it might not be an. It says I've got an excellent connection, but I've got dropped frames. So I'm trying to do a troubleshooting live. What did I just do again? Trying to do alt tab. There we go. I'm going to see if there's something in my output. Okay, I just adjusted my output bit rate. Not the bit rate, the quality. I dropped it from P6 to P5. Let's see if that helps. Well, I see that it looks good to me, but I'm seeing a spinner on YouTube. I advanced it all the way to the end, and let's see if it stays. It looks good now. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. But I'm getting ready to turn on a second webcam for my face tracking. Right? I want to see. Yep. Okay, it's spinning again. Got good quality though. It says excellent connection. I'm going to restart OBS.
See if everything gets caught up. I'm not getting any dropped frames. I'm sorry, there's probably going to be a lot of cuts in and out of the stream because of wait, I don't have any equipment. I got nada. Oh, wait a second. That ain't right. Server. Okay. Okay, the game's running fine. OBS is now running fine. 0 dropped frames. YouTube still shows me in bed. Okay, see, it says that 20% of my leg is being used, 17% of my core, and 15% of my backpack is used, but I'm not seeing any inventory. And then what the heck is that? Okay, I restarted YouTube just because I'm monitoring my own website or my own game, and now it's got me standing with the server error. So maybe the error with Google, because I use Chrome as my browser. Okay, so I'm waiting for a server error. While we're waiting, is there a way for me to get into the menu? Nope. Okay. Oh, maybe now. I wasn't even. Okay. So I'm going to see what I can do about FOIP, which is the face over internet. I'm going to see, I'm not worried about head tracking. Track IR. Let's disable that because I don't have my track IR plugged in. But I do want face tracking. That's head tracking. Faceware. Camera. Brio. Yeah, that's right. It is a Brio. What's the difference between YUY2 and MJPEG? Here's the Brio. I want to go to like 1080p at least, just to get a good resolution on my face. Not 920. Okay, I might have missed it. I have the 920. That's what you're seeing right here. The Brio is the one you saw me just plug in and set up. Oh, right there it is. No, it's 30 FPS. I want to see if I can get higher than that. 120 FPS. I'm okay with 90. I'm okay with 60, actually. Where was it at? I'm going to try that one. Enable face tracking. Here we go. Calibrate. Okay, my camera came on. It sees me, but it's a million miles away. I wish there was a way to like zoom it in. Maybe if I put it on a lower, I'm just experimenting right now. Like that one. I just want to see. Yep, it is closer. And it says it's tracking. Okay, let's see if I can get it even closer. Ooh, I wonder if I use my Logitech software, open it up, and zoom in. See if that has any effect. Oh, it does. I'm like super close. Okay. You can't see any of this on my screen, can you? Yeah. The way it's being tracked. And it looks like it's off center. Maybe if I move the camera. Oh, wow. That's the opposite direction. Inverted. Okay. I got you. Too much? Too much. Okay, that looks perfect. Now I need to zoom it back just a little, so let's go ahead and increase the resolution. Go back to that. There it is. Okay. Okay, I got it zoomed in just a tad too much. So let me go to my Logitech and perfect. Okay. Now I've got glasses on, so that might mess it up. But we're gonna try it, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna see if we can access my inventory. Look at that, my inventory is not even showing up. This ain't good. I want to take my helmet off. Uh-oh. Okay, so while I'm in the inventory, when I got like holding my helmet, you can actually see my mouth moving, my eyebrows. Okay, you can see like ah, okay, so it's not perfect, but at least it's letting me talk. Okay, so you won't be able to see inside my helmet. Oh, this is because that's in the inventory mode? Okay. Yeah, how do I? Whoa, okay. Just trying to figure out how to use this camera. Okay, so you can't see my face really inside this helmet, but you know that's okay because it hides the jankiness. All right, guys. So I wanted to talk a little bit about piracy. Everything seems to be working except inventory. Um, and not so much. Now remember, I'm only doing one thing at a time. I have to. My water is at 41%. Can't pull up inventory. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Okay. Loading, but it isn't personal, it's not loading. Okay, so we might have to scratch gameplay. I don't want to do that. But I do want to talk a little bit about piracy, griefing. Okay, I almost saw my inventory up here almost. Hey, I've got an infinite capacity. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you see what I'm seeing, but my inventory flashes in and flashes out. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to escape, exit to menu, and we're going to pick a different server because best apparently is not best. Now there is a way to find out which servers are having the best luck and which ones aren't. Right? That's actually in the launcher. And all it's okay, more information. Does that give me more information? Maintenance. Well, that's 5 days ago. Live service disruption. Of course, I'm getting all those, but those are like old. No issues detected. Assistant Universe looks operational. Well, it is because I can log in. Okay. We're not going to best. Which one do you think? EU, right? I had some good luck with Australia back in the early days, so let's try Australia. When I say early days, I'm talking 2017. Back when no, like when it was 1.7, 1.9. I've thought about pulling up some of my old videos and trying and to uh, comparing them to what's going on in the verse today and showing how on the money my predictions were. Because I had some pretty on the money predictions. All right, so while we're loading up, it's going to take a while and all that stuff. I had some things that I wanted to talk about while we're in quantum travel and stuff like that. Because I'm going to actually go to Area 18. Okay, this is looking promising. This is looking very promising. Oh, things are popping up. I got 62%. Okay, I can't. Not a magazine. Where's it at? There it is, 62%. Ooh, I got some screen tearing at the bottom of my screen. Okay, it disappeared when I moved. Okay, 0%. I pressed place and it threw it. Still at only 67%. Okay, my faceware for like my face is working a lot better on this server as well. Okay, no tongue. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, all that really matters is my eyebrows and my mouth. Maybe I'll look at head tracking. This is my last drink. Okay, 93% I think is good. Yeah, we're gonna go to Cubby Blast. Um, all right, guys. So, hey, so Australia seems to be working pretty good. I'm happy with. Um, More so than best. Okay, so every time I log in, I come out of this fourth floor, room 4. I think it's the fourth floor. No, the floor 9. Okay. But I definitely come out of that same room. And I'm hearing things. I just heard the elevator go beep. I haven't heard that in a long time. So maybe I need to turn up. What? You guys over here working on their movie glass? Pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so let me get back to saying what I was saying. I have a million things I want to say, and I probably should have wrote it down. I definitely should have wrote it down because I got a short memory. But let me just say this. I was watching a video today of a guy that's playing Star Citizen, and it gave me uh, PTSD. Well, not just PTSD, but it gave me some flashbacks of the olden days when I used to play. And it's still going on today, and it's piracy. Now, I wanted to say that I don't hold any grudges against this guy I was watching. I think he seems like he's I'm not going to say a nice guy, because he definitely gives off the vibes of an asshole, but I don't know him. And I'm only understanding this by watching him through the camera. And he's Canadian, it sounds like, because every time he says something, he says A at the end. And you know what I mean, A? All the time when he's talking to his audience. Um, but it might just be his personality, whatever. But I'm usually a pretty good judge of character when it comes to things like that. And then when he came out and said that he's a pirate and that's all he does in the game, uh, 2 and 2 clicked. And I said, oh, that's the vibe that I got from him. That he's an asshole and he likes to be a pirate. But I didn't get the impression that he's a griefer, because there's a difference. He goes about his piracy with a purpose, you know. Um, so I don't fault him for being a pirate. I personally, and this is something that you'll learn if you watch my streams, if you're if you're in my organization, or if you know anything about me, I personally am a white knight. I fancy myself as, for lack of a better term, a good guy, right? My org is full of good guys. We are the answer to the pirates and criminals. Okay, so what that kind of means is, without him, we would be jobless, right? Okay, hold on. I'm out of water, so let me just go buy some. Can I buy water over here? I don't even know if I can buy water. Okay, they got a kitchen over here. Here we go. One store. Okay. I think I'm going to buy, it says hold F. Okay, but those are all going to go to my, oh, I didn't know you had stuff out here. Candy bars and the like. I don't need any of that. I don't think. I was buying water, wouldn't I? Okay, well, whatever. I don't have anything to eat. You need a haircut. Okay, what is going on? Did I just buy that? Snaggle stick. Pepper. Thought I saw a protein over here. No, not a Pips. I could quick buy it. It's only 3. Oh, that's pepper. Got some carob in it. I hope this is going to my backpack. I bet it's not. Oh, well, one of them did because I bought it and I stored it. So I probably have something in a storage locker. Is that what all these are? I'm trying to add it to that stack. Maybe it's not the same thing. Maybe I picked up a pepper one or something. Okay, that's not working either. Where's this snaggle stick? Okay. Okay, I got my food and water. Now we could talk to this hologram. You don't respond to clicks anymore? Okay. Okay, so we're going to try some head tracking now. See what happens. Okay, I can look around with my head. A lot like Track IR. Yeah, so the trick is, do I want to take my cutlass or my saber? It's not letting me walk straight. What if I was turning? Ah, I see. I need to disable that. It's throwing me off. Okay, good. Okay, so my organization, um, we role play as, and we fancy ourselves as naval pilots, like active duty naval pilots, even though that's not really an option in Star Citizen. But that's how we portray ourselves. And so we respond to missions that would be appropriate to what, like, a Navy pilot's missions would respond to. When we land and we go to bars or we go to nightclubs or whatever, we would wear our naval uniforms and we would role play and act appropriately. But we all know we're not actually active Navy. It's just like a fun little side. You know, just a little something to spice things up. When we are why do I have 16 power but only 1 in guns and 1 in engines? Quantum drive has all the power. Tractor beam. I don't have a tractor beam. Radar. Coolers. Okay, while we're here, we're going to do it. I think I've got something in my inventory that needs to be mounted onto this vessel. Because I had to claim it. Because I jumped out of it thinking that it was on the ground. And it was actually in the air, and there was no way for me to get into it. Now, thinking back on it, I was thinking, I wonder if a tractor beam. What? Okay, I'm storing it. Okay, so there's a difference between pirating and griefing. Pirating just means that you enjoy a profession where you engage in combat or not. I mean, you can just threaten them and hopefully they'll drop their cargo or whatever. It says I've got a tractor beam. Really? Wish I knew where that was. I've got the best in show. Let's equip that. Yeah, so, oh, wait a second. I have a daybreak. That's all I have for power. Quantum drive. I bought the Jaeger, I think. Because the Odyssey is grade 3 civilian. The Jaeger is grade B military. Yeah, I'm going to have to upgrade my power plant, I think. Okay, but that's okay. I wonder if it changed the color. Hopefully it did. Hopefully it changed it to that white color. Got rid of the purple. Ooh, is that not sexy? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. White and gold. Okay, so as a good guy, there has to be bad guys, right? Or we wouldn't have a job. You know, that kind of thing. That's my thought process. I like this. I like it. What's happening? Okay. Um, okay, guys, just give me a split second. I'm gonna jump in here to DPS calculator. It's loading. Slot 2 is my cutlass. Power plants. I want the JS 400. Or is that what I have? No, I've got the Daybreak, right? Okay, I need the Starburn or the Lux Core. Let's look at Lux Core. There's a new update for DPS calculator. Okay, I should be able to buy it. Area 18 Dumpers Depot. Okay, good. Well, that's where I'm heading. Says I have to update. I was going to try to save my loadout. save. Why can't I save? Oh, slot 2. Well, let's just empty the cart. I don't need to worry about all that. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me save because I'm not logged in. I have to be logged in because it pulled up my ships and my loadout. But whatever, I'm going to log in. Sorry, guys. This is gauging gameplay. Hmm. Okay, it's not letting me. Oh, really? Needs my username? I think it's my email address. Nope. Check your mailbox. I believe that's why I can't save. Okay, well, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to kind of alt in. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Maybe there's a contract for me to haul something to Area 18 because that's where I'm going. It's not opening. Ah, okay, there it is. Port Tressler. Curious, like what port is above Area 18? Isn't that Virginia? I'm getting them mixed up, so I don't know. So I'm actually just looking for something that says Area 18. Or Riker. Everything's local, which is good for when I'm okay. My chat is closed at the moment. There's a Stanton. I was just thinking, since I'm heading there, might as well carry something with me. And I don't care if it's small, or pays low. I just want to supplement my gas to go that far. Otherwise, I'm just going to go. So I think I should be looking at solar. Nope, nothing wants to go to ArcCorp except for me. OM1 and then ArcCorp. All right, so we're on our way. It's going to take a few minutes. So my point is that I don't have a problem with people that are out there pirating, right? Or acting like, they're role playing in their organizations or whatever, that they're uh ne'er do wells, and they capture other players and take their cargo or whatever. And if they put up a fight, they dogfight them or whatever. So I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is players that just blow people up for no reason, right? Griefing, or just camp a certain moon or a certain outpost or something, hoping that someone lands with a package that they're trying to deliver, and they just shoot them in the head, right? Because that doesn't reward them with anything except the thrill of I was able to kill somebody. It just it doesn't it doesn't it doesn't seem to me that that kind of a person is okay, right? But someone that organizes a team and sets up a trap for a merchant, collects, prevents them from jumping using EMP or something, and then takes their cargo. You know, I I I commend that player for putting in the effort, right? That's just not me, and that's not my organization. We don't do that. We Now, having said that, I do not, and I've watched a number of YouTube videos from a larger variety of streamers, And I like to jump into people's streamers, jump into streamers. I like to jump into their streams and watch them play because I might learn something. They might be doing something that I don't know how to do, and they might know how to do it. But that's only secondary. Well, tertiary. Primarily, I'm just enjoying watching someone else have fun in the game. But my organizational duties as the leader or organizer or commander of the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, I take upon myself this opportunity to gather intelligence. And the intelligence I'm gathering is not, how to play or how to equip your ship with certain guns or whatever. That is true. That's me personally doing that. But as an org, I get in there and I listen to them and I observe how they play. And if they wind up admitting or bragging about being a griefer, I put them on my griefer list. I've got a list of people that are griefers. And if they're a pirate, I put them on the list as a pirate. So, is that going to change when the game goes live? I mean, 1.0? Probably not. Did I close my stream? It looks like I did. It's still running, I'm sure, in the background, but yeah, let me get there so I can see the chat. Not that there is any chat, but if you were to chat, at least I would be able to see it. I was afraid to admit publicly that I'm compiling a list. Because someone told me that CIG did not endorse or condone, I should say. They didn't condone kill lists. Well, technically, this isn't a kill list. Are these different areas? Oh, that's got to be it. Yep. Well, technically, this is not a kill list. This is just like a be cautious around these people or keep an eye on them to see what they're doing list. But even if it was a kill list, which it's not, and this is available to members of my organization, I made a Google Doc that you could access and see names and organization names, stuff like that. But just recently at CitizenCon, watching the videos okay, I lost my beacon. There we go. I gotta go faster than that. Yeah, during the social presentation, they were showing off give me a second. I gotta find this spaceport. I think it's off to the left. Or it could be the lights that look like a landing strip. I guess we'll see. It looks like an aircraft carrier from the top. I believe that an aircraft carrier type ship landed here at one point and they converted it into a starport and built the city up around it. I think. Yeah. This is the highway that goes to the spaceport. Side entrance, top entrance. What kind of landing bay is this? Looks like a top entrance one. Thank you. I will. That was much faster than anticipated. But in the most recent CitizenCon, during their social video where they showed off the chat and all the new features, one of the features in the chat was a hit list, or I don't remember what they called it, but it was technically the type of list that I am compiling. A hostile list, or a known pirate list, or something like that. Okay, so there's a couple of places I want to go. I want to buy that new power plant. So I've got to go to Dumper's Depot. And if it's in the same spot, that won't be a problem. Plus, in and around that spot is Cubby Blast. So I should be able to kill two birds with one stone. Problem is, I've only got 30,000. And I think the power plant's 20 something thousand. And I would have no idea how much the legs are. And even then, I want to look around at the weapons. Okay, I'm impressed with the NPCs. They're actually moving around, doing kind of crazy things. Okay, you can't F4 the train. That's all right. So I just find it remarkable that there are people out there that advertise the fact that they are pirates. That just tells me that, well, that just gives me I don't need to go here. So I'm just going to stay on the train unless it's a back and forth. What is going on? Okay, that one's leaving. I don't think I can go into the expo yet. So I'm going to wait 10 seconds. All right. I'm standing clear. All right, that's part of it. Okay. Another part of his stream made it apparent to me. Not apparent. It's just something I wanted to discuss. It's nothing negative. Well, it can be viewed negative, but this is not what I mean by being negative. He's having fun doing what he does, so I'm not going to knock that. But I've noticed over my 12 years of playing this game and MechWarrior Online MechWarrior Online, it happened quite a bit as well. There's a certain type of player that not griefs, but pirates or griefs, or plays the bad guy, or enjoys PvP more than anything else. And that type of player, whether they realize it or not, they are what we used to call munchkins, but I want to call them min-maxers. They will crunch the numbers. They'll have a spreadsheet. Oh, I'm sure it happens on Eve as well, even though I only played Eve for like 30 minutes. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to Dumper's Depot. Well, not Dumper's Depot. Cubby Blast. I guess I wanted this more. All right, I'm looking for Arctic Mark 10s. Legs. There's Arctic arms. Okay, here's the, no, it's still on the arms. And they've got Arctic core. I'm wearing Iceborne currently. I can't rotate the image. 2.7K. I could buy it and then swap out my armor. Yeah, this is the one I have. It's the same price, but I'm sure I won't get the same kind of deal. And here's the Mark 10 Arctic legs. 1K. Okay, 1K. That's... I could do that. All right. Oh, I didn't know they had a kiosk over there. All this loose ammo just laying around. Belts. They don't even sell ship ammo, I don't think. I'm getting a little bit of lag right now. But ArtCore is pretty gigantic when it comes to space. What do you call it? Um, Graphics. There's the Arctic. So if I take this off and I take this, oh yeah, they're legs. I didn't need to take this off. I'm an idiot. Okay, it transferred the internal stuff. Whoop, nope, wait, what just happened? Maybe it didn't. Yeah, I don't want anything in local storage. Um, okay, it's too heavy. Okay. I was wondering, is that stored in my legs? Looks like it is. There we go. Now we're set. Okay. We're literally, now we have a set. And I'm going to see if I can sell. Yep. I get just over half price back. But that's okay. I'm willing to take the hit. Now, if I check my Mobilas, we're still at 30,000. Okay. Going to not Cubby Blast, going to Dumpers Depot. Uh, yeah, so the type of person that I find to be griefers, pirates, antisocials, you know, people that spend their time or they put in effort to interfere with other players. All tend to do this one thing. They tend to be power gamers. They min-max their equipment to the local meta. Hey, my name's right there. They're saying, recycle me, Mr. Everything. Okay. Reuse. Ooh, yuck. Commodity. Ooh, commodities. They have personal weapons? Usually just a tractor beam, right? Systems. Power plants. I think it's the Luma Core is the one that I wanted. 6,000. Oh, that's a good price. A competition. Oh, size 1. That's not what I want. Lux Core. That might be it. Size 2 A competition. Now, I wanted the JS400 for something. But that's expensive. This one I can do. I'm down to $7,000. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to make some money. Now, the only ship that should be here is my Cuddy. Power plant, Daybreak. But now I've got the Lux Core. Equip that. Well, that's all I can afford right now. I'm going to have to go out and make some money. But part of my, not comment, but part of my philosophy, and this resounds in my organization as well. I got this methodology from the military when I was in the military. And it's a good life lesson. Train like you're going to fight. Okay. So what that means is, just, and I'll give you an exaggerated example. Let's say I'm running an infantry squad, right? And we're marching somewhere, ranger file, one behind the other, and then 90 degrees to our right, we get ambushed. Okay, bunch of guys, machine guns, claymores, whatever, start shooting at us, right? Okay. And then all my guys are standing there in ranger file, They just turn 90 degrees to the right, pull out their scars or whatever they've got, and just standing out in the middle of a field, just start shooting from the standing position. You would say, Mr. Everything, that's ridiculous. You would never do that. Well, that's true. And that I wouldn't train my men to fight like that. Right? That would be, as you said, ridiculous. So we train as we're going to fight. Okay. Where these, now, this guy doesn't, or I should say, most pirates or griefers, or in my gentle colloquialism, I'll just say bad guys, don't have that philosophy. What they have is fight the best way you can now. Right? So they're always looking for the meta. They're looking for the best ship, the best power plant, best shields, the best combinations of weapons. How many of this ship versus how many of that ship can outdo. Basically, they're playing the spreadsheet before they get engaged into an engagement. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It just has, okay, I shouldn't say there's nothing wrong with that. Wait, what did I just do? I don't have my ship. I stored it, all right? So it didn't give me a hanger. I mean, I did change the power plant out. We're going back to Microtech. I know, it's crazy, right? I just flew all the way over here just to get a set of leg armor and buy a power plant. That's all right, though. So what they do is they'll look at a specific ship in the game right now, and they'll, even if it's broken, even if it's like overpowered, they plan to nerf it in the next patch. That's not what they care about. They care about what its abilities are right now. But when the game comes out, that's not going to be the best option. Right? So they're going to have they're going to be constantly adjusting, which there's nothing wrong with having notice my output. It's 21. Yeah, it's Bikini Point. Why is my map upside down? I don't mind the map being upside down, but the words shouldn't be upside down. I don't have any gas. I bet you that's the truth. I'm not landing here. I'm going to go to Bikini Point, get some gas. Okay, I'm flying up and out of the atmosphere so that I can at least get to a thinner atmosphere so that I can jump to Bikini. Land, get some gas. I'm actually over half fuel. 607 out of 1. Okay. You know what? I'm going to see if I can't. Whoops. Just jump home. That Pyro Gateway is not on the plane. Interesting. I just noticed it was below the plane. Noticed that before. All right. We're heading. We're heading out. Um, so, like if there's a ship that's broken, right? It's got an overpowered gun that you know in your heart of hearts that's going to get nerfed. It's going to get reset to a more manageable level or something like that. But you and your organization train with that weapon, that ship, because it's the best. And you base all of your gameplay decisions on that ship, that weapon system, those missiles, that torpedo, that whatever, right? That engine component. You're doing yourself a disservice because you're not training the way you're going to fight. And so it takes a little bit of effort to do a little bit of a forecast into the future and see which direction the game is going, what ships are going to get nerfed, what weapon systems are broken, what is not going to be the accurate representation of the game when the game launches, and train for that. Even if it's not the best now, it will be, it's better to have basics down, like this is how this is how you take on a ship with any ship. This is how you board a ship, any ship. This is how you, hunt someone down with sensors. This is how, basically just keeping everything basic because, as you know, game design might change between now and the release of the game. And you don't want all of your training to be wasted. You don't want it to be single-minded blinders focusing on a specific meta ship or gun or whatever that may or may not get griefed. Not griefed. And that's not what I meant. Nerfed. So, but griefers and pirates and people that crave PvP combat are always looking for that edge on their opponent. So they're always going to be using the meta at that time. I like to, and I started this video off by telling you that our organization role plays like as if we were active Navy. So we focus on the ships that the active Navy would be using. Like the F7 or, the Hornet in all of its variations. Because the Hornet actually won the, there was a bid, there was early testing between the Sabre and the Hornet, and the Hornet won. So we technically should be using the Hornets and not Sabres, but I just thought the Sabre looked cool. The second part of that is there's the Lightning. The Lightning came out, which looks a lot like a Sabre, and I wish I had picked up a lightning, but you just can't. It's one of those, it's locked until you play. Well, it used to be. I don't know how it is now, but it used to be locked until you finish or complete Squadron 42, and then your account unlocks it, and then you can buy it or something. But I don't know if that's still the plan. Is there an OM up here? I don't want to burn through my quantum fuel. I'm down to 14K. I could just go back home. It's not pulling up quantum. Okay, it says 100% calibrated. I just didn't have a line on the left side. See if it works. Looks like it's working. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm right above the spaceport. That is exceptional. I need to eat something. Yeah, I can't do it. And I'm just checking out, see what some of this stuff is. Now, like, what? There's a second page? Oh my gosh. Never noticed that before. Thought about equipping a grenade launcher. Year of the monkey envelope. Okay, I have to check this out. What is this? I think I picked these up a few years ago. Interact. Place. Cancel place. Can I open it and find out what's inside? I'm looking for my wall plaque. Or a caterpillar model. That's fine. A lot of placeholders. Locker from another mother. A towel. Calendar. It's like a stand. I hate to lose this Carrick model. But I'm testing something. I had a feeling it was going to do that. Did it just fall through the floor? Okay. Well, that's all right. Well, that's where I was wanting to end it anyway. Um, we got, I've been on for a few hours, but yeah, we've got almost no credits. So I'm going to have to spend, the next time I play, we're going to have to really focus on building my credits back up. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me rant about pirates and griefers and min-maxers and people training, fighting with the meta and not with the way the game's going to actually be played. That's just me, guys. And if you feel the same way or if you think the same thoughts, we do have an organization that might meet your needs or fill your hopes and desires or whatever. You should check us out. We're on the RSI website under 1NAS in the orgs area. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.